Good morning, everybody. If you saw the last video, we were hanging out with some Thai locals, going to a bunch of farms yesterday, hanging out, having a good time. We went and got food at the vendors markets and just had a blast. Didn't get back till late. It was a little bit past my comfort zone. Just had a fatty with me rolled up, and I rode down to the laundromat and started my wash, and I lost my joint. So I tried to walk the street and find it. Can't. This place is called the Samurai Kitchen. It's right across the street from the Jai Bed and Cafe. Super good food. Definitely come over and check it out if you're here in Chiang Mai. There's this game in the Samurai. It's the last Samurai restaurant, and this thing's been taunting me, saying that I can't get high scores, so we're gonna figure it out. I was so much to go. We're going up. High score. Heavyweight. You see that? You see that high fucking score around here? If you guys think you can beat my score, Samurai Kitchen, Chiang Mai, get your ass here. Okay, listen, motorbikes are fine, they're safe, they're not dangerous. But anyways, I almost died 3 times for sure. One time up in the mountains, I just got back on the road and I was on the wrong side of the road, and there was a car. Gotta get gas in the scooter before I turn it back in for the rental. The other time I was driving around at night, I was stoned to the bone, dude, and you can't go right on red here. And it's so ingrained in me, go riding on red, so I stopped to go right on red, and I went right into a car, and I smashed my front brake and almost went down. I was lucky enough to put my feet out and save it. And then just now I went up to a red light, moved up to the front so confidently, took off, and I was took off on the right lane, and I was going red head on into somebody. All right, guys, hey, I want to show you where I'm at. I got this awesome motorbike. It was recommended to me, this place, by my tour guide at Big Bike Tours. He told me to come over here. Not only did the motorbike work very well, but it came with a phone mount. And this phone mount allowed me to use my GPS navigation to go all the way up in the mountains. So if you guys are looking to rent a bike, come to Mr. Mechanic. This is by the Wat Phai Gate. And ask him for the Stoke and Spoke special, baby. And you can ride the same bike. Last day in Chiang Mai, man. I feel like I need to spend more time up here. There's definitely a lot to see, a lot to do. And because I was hanging out with my new Thai homies, which I do not regret at all, there was so much fun getting to learn how these Thai people live. And I really do feel like these guys treated me like family, man. I haven't hung out with friends for that many hours since I was almost 10 years, since I was in my early 20s. So these guys really, we just hung out, we chilled, we smoked weed, we grabbed street vendor food. They are one big family, one big crew. They do everything together, they hang out together, they treat each other like brothers, man. And experiencing that was unreal. Check out my skateboarder dude right here. Oh, hi kitty. Just got him. Hanging out with these guys has taught me a couple of things. And one, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of being afraid. It's okay to let go of just having anxiety and to trust people. You know, there were times where I was paranoid, and these guys, you know, were taking care of me. They were freaking treating me so well, taking time out of their day, letting me come into their homes, and you know, I almost felt bad for getting paranoid about it, right? It's taught me that it's okay to be less emotional. I don't have to be so emotionally tied to every feeling that I have. It's okay just to take it easy, to relax, to slow down. I'm glad I've kind of got these little bits of insight. I still find myself rushing and being afraid, like being afraid in the car, because these guys drive full throttle, 100% max. And you know, instead of just sitting there worrying like, oh my God, we're gonna die, we're gonna crash, I just kind of gotta let go. You know, I just gotta like, hey, Jesus, take the wheel. And the homies, you have a Thai homie, they just come and pick you up, dude. All right, I'll have to get the name of this place. I just kind of wanted to show you. I can't remember what nationality of the food he said it was going to be.
Yeah.
What nation of food is this?
This is Chan food. Like they are like nearby Myanmar. So this is we call it Thai Yai food. It's like the food here is vegetarian and vegan. So enjoy. Food Chiang Mai.
We're trying a seaweed snack.
It's really fun.
All right, here we go. Seaweed. Is it covered in something?
Covered with the powder.
Powder?
Flour.
It tastes like a pork rind. Can you say it one more time?
This is fried tofu with chan sauce.
All right, so the spicy tofu sauce is spicy and it's good. All right, so this is duck with noodles. We got tofu soup. What's this one?
It's a soup with
Soup with the duck.
with the duck.
Wow. Look at this. Ordered me a surprise coconut here. I've never drank a coconut like this. Wow, it's crazy how like warmly toasted it tastes. Yeah. All right, egg salad. This is a sweet and sour soup. It was super good. It was a tofu soup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sweet and sour. It's got fermented cabbage in it. It's tasty. All of this is tasty. This is a sugar root dish, and it's interesting. It's kind of sweet at first, and then it gets developed into like a spice, but almost like a full flavor, like a steak for a little second. Very interesting flavors in that. All right, food was amazing out here. Hold on, wait a second. Saved the homie's life. You tell me the name of this place again?
Wat Jet Yot.
It's a temple.
Yeah, Wat Jet Yot temple. Yeah. The tree that tree of wisdom.
A tree of wisdom.
Speak or filming or anything, you just
Sure.
have to pay respect and learn.
Alright guys, so we see this is the oldest temple in Chiang Mai, over 1,000 years old. The Naga snake protects the bad energies. It doesn't let bad energies through the gate.
In Thailand, especially in the north,
Lictolite? Wow, dude, this is cool.
King Cobra.
King cobra snake. How are these things wild here?
Yeah, man.
You seen one in the wild?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We as well, but different.
A water naga.
Water naga.
Yo, shout out to my Thai brother Nan, man. These guys, when a Thai person becomes your friend, they treat you so good, man. They took me out to dinner. Again, we had like 7 or 8 different courses. They would not let me pay for anything. They let me sit in the front seat, and this is like the opposite of America, right? Where we try to do everything, and they're like, pinchy American, you know, like he's like, seriously, take the front seat. And all right, like I will. So it's so respectful, and I can't. Just the level of friendship that I feel from these people already is like so impressive to me. So we're at like the largest night market in Chiang Mai. It's Sunday night market, and we're trying to find a little smoking spot real quick. I gotta get comfortable. There's a lot of people out here. Look at this little mini potted banyan tree. This looks like a good smoking spot right here. Outside of this place called The Gate. I've lost a couple people that are important to me. If you're ever struggling mentally, you should always reach out to somebody. You're important. Every one of you, you're important in this world. You have no idea your worth to somebody and what you mean. And I just want everybody to know that no matter what, if you're struggling, if you're going through a hard time, you guys are beautiful. You're amazing. You're worth it. Don't ever give up on yourself, because it sucks losing people. And be that shining light in people's lives. Alright, so I'm sorry if that seems sad. It is sad, but I'm happy. Those are all tears of happiness. Alright, so again, thank you guys for your support. You guys, I basically quit everything in my life. I stopped going to jobs and started pursuing my 100% passion, and I feel like I've lived a million years in this one life, and the types of beautiful things that I've seen right here in Thailand, like seeing a beautiful little baby girl and her mom and her dad walk through a cannabis farm that they just purchased, that they were proud of, that they had been working strong for the last year, and they're going to get their first harvest. To see everybody's way of life being like the same way as mine, and the culture accepting me, it's been such a beautiful experience over here. Life changing cannot be, it would be a shortcoming to say that. It's been so beautiful, and I hope everybody's having as much fun watching me as I've been having over here. Mom, this is me thinking of you buying earrings. I was going to, but they're glass. They were super cheap, 3 for $100. I don't want to break glass here. I don't want to buy them and break them. That'd be a shame. These look like the stuffed crabs that we had the other night, but they're big. I was walking around just now, and I realized everybody was standing still, and there was a song playing. I was walking around during the national anthem. I stopped. I was the only one walking. My boys are hustling. Look at them. Look at them go. Look at them go. Coconut pancakes. Smell gangster. Look at these fresh ass shorts, dude. or detour. I've learned some Thai now. So how you say alley in Thai is soy, S-O-I. So I've been going through all these soys. No wonder I like them so much. They're alleyways. I've always loved being in the alley. I'm an alley cat. Ooh, 80 baht mango sticky rice, dang dog. A mango tree just growing right out of a crack, dog. I did this clip earlier and I think that I'm not going to use it because I was ugly crying and it didn't look very well. I wasn't speaking very good either, so I just want to say to anybody who might be struggling out there mentally, man, you guys are, every single one of you are beautiful, you're worth it, you have some kind of purpose out here in this world, and if you did something to yourself, there'd be a lot of people that think about you for a long time, you know. So don't ever, you know, especially if you guys ever need me, you know, reach out to me on Instagram or whatever, man. I really mean that because I've lost a lot of good people over the course of the years, and I wish I had every single one of them, you know. Doesn't look like it does much past this. The Bodhi Tree Cafe. So Nan was just telling me that Buddha walked for a long time and didn't accept, or he wouldn't go looking for food. He would only accept food from people. And after he walked for a very long time and didn't have food for a very long time, he sat underneath a Bodhi tree and was enlightened. That's it. That's about as much as I've learned. Sorry to anybody if that wasn't correct. One thing that's cool is it seems that internationally grandmas have the same style. Like loose comfy pants with like the same kind of, like, you guys know grandma clothes. Chicken satay with peanut sauce, but that sounds gangster. Look at how big this massage area is. Nan told me, he's like, you gotta get a massage. Yeah, he's like, you gotta do it, man. I don't know. As the sun settles down, it's finally hot enough to walk around without sweating. Never fails, dude. I'll go past all of those things, all of those massage people. The second I see a glass bong or a pipe, ooh, what's going on here? I don't know what it is. No, tell me what this is, man. It's next to some sweets. It looks really good. This is the ocarina from Zelda, dude. What the bro? Homie is proficient on the ocarina. This guy has me question my whole existence right now. Because, like, I just grew up and I thought that was a Zelda thing. And now I'm realizing that Zelda was probably like an Asian thing. And, no, I didn't know that was a real instrument. Did you guys know? It's the trifecta. Oh, hello. Oh, I just want to touch you. He was not having it. Just see this giant thing. I don't want to see it, so I'm just trying to walk that direction. How many years have you been beekeeping?
How many high?
Yeah, how many years?
Oh, 20.
20 years?
Yes.
So this will be my 5th year.
Oh, but like before it was like.
Hello. This is where I was in somewhere. Last time I was in Thailand, we saw people painting. I saw them again. I got them on video. They were painting there. But then you see like several vendors down. They have like the same painting.
Yeah, we look now.
It made me wonder if they're actually painting them, or they actually, is he actually hammering that metal, or are they just buying that? Look at that. Poppy's Kitchen. Alright, so when you see the tuk-tuks, you know you're at the end. Turn around and go back. I came by these burgers, they look hella good, you know? What's that little spoon for? Cereal? Check it out, they got a map. Shout out to my best homie Phil, lives in a van, dude, looks just like this thing. I thought, man, I need to stop by and smoke somewhere, and this is the police station. I don't know if this is the best place to smoke. Or is it? Alright, we got a bunch of crashed cars up in here. I wonder if this is the impound lot. I made the worst decision trying to come into this food court. This is a packed food court right now. It's the grass jelly. What is grass jelly? Still looking for a place to smoke. And looks like, what's this? Lemon guest house? Either way, I think this street right here is going to be acceptable. The Lemon guest house. If you guys have ever stayed here, guess what? Closed March 1 through 30 with a bench. You know what this is? That feels nice. It feels good. Yeah, a smoking spot. Lemon house. Apparently, they are home. They just came home. So, I'll move. One thing's for sure, dude. There's people all over the world here, and there are some beautiful women running around this market, man. Whoa! Makes you want to learn every language in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Look at this big fancy thing.
I just did a cannabis taste testing from afar with these local Thai boys. I'm roasted to the bone, and we're about to walk through this place real quick. Not that I'm gonna stay any length. Brief synopsis. This looks like a 20-year-old paradise. If you wanted to come down here and just get wasted, this would be the place to come. I'm past this in my point in life, so I'm all the power to these guys. I love it. They're having such a great time, and they're gonna hate it in the morning, and I'm gonna be feeling great. You know what I mean? This road that I'm on here is a straight shot from the Jai Bed and Cafe all the way up here to this. That was called the Zoe and Yellow, and whatever spicy bar that was next to it, there was like a bunch of beer pong happening. And like I said, I don't drink really. Occasionally I might have a beer or two, but I'm not a boozer. So we're gonna be going home, hitting the hotel hard tonight, you know what I mean? So I hope, I appreciate these guys' hospitality to the utmost extreme. But like I said, I was just doing a cannabis tasting straight from the farm, and they just straight gave me sacks of weed, dude. And I already have 100. I shouldn't have bought the 100 grams because in reality, I'm glad I got the 100 grams for the footage, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it because I've been gifted so much weed, dude. I didn't expect that, you know, like thought I was gonna have to buy it like everybody else. You know, because I've been gifted so much, I have now been gifting on. I saw a couple homies, some Thai homies that were sitting there smoking a bamboo bong. I just hooked them up with a couple fat sacks, dude. Gave them some stickers. You've been blessed, Chiang Mai.